Good morning.
Oh my!
Good morning.
What you say, Brett?
Good morning, America. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. People are saying a friend in need is like a friend indeed, huh? And Rashida Frost, y'all, she recently celebrated the friend of hers, Miss Tiny Tamika Harris's 46th birthday, and people are raving, y'all, what she gave her for her birthday. This kind of friends I need. Now, Tiny recently celebrated her birthday, and they're saying, that she and Rashida have been friends for quite a while. So what Rashida did, honey, she gifted Tiny, y'all, a $10,000 shopping spree at her Prince Boutique, y'all, in the Phipps Plaza in Atlanta. And people are saying that's the kind of friend that we need, honey. $10,000 at a store? That's Brad, even have y'all ever did that? I know, Rickey, you probably haven't, but have y'all ever given somebody $10,000 as a gift?
Yeah, that's not a crazy gift for somebody you care about or for your friend, and you got it. It's not crazy.
Right. But it's just a friend,
and she owns
though.
that store. You have to think about it. She owns that store, so it's not the same as just giving someone $10,000. But she let her in a shopping spree at her store for $10,000.
Oh my
Close
God.
it down and let her go in there and just shop.
Whatever she wants. That's dope.
That is, I'm like, oh, honey, I need those kind of friends. Just $100 shopping spree, honey. But congratulations,
You couldn't buy
Tiny.
nothing with no $100. The stuff you be having.
A bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit from Hardee's and some hash browns. Happy birthday.
Yes. Anyway, so congratulations, y'all. But all right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Baby Miss Naomi Osaka, honey. Y'all know Megyn Kelly. Rick, I know you know who she is.
Yeah.
Megyn Kelly, the reporter. Baby, they say Miss Naomi put this girl in her place, honey, after, the journalist questioned her decision to pose, y'all, for the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. Now, Megyn criticized Naomi, y'all, after the tennis shop unveiled her first Sports Illustrated cover recently. Now, Naomi graced the cover. There was 3 people on the cover, Megan Thee Stallion and Lena Bloom. Now, honey, Miss Naomi captioned the tweet, first Haitian and Japanese woman on the cover. And the 23-year-old also unveiled her cover of the Vogue Hong Kong magazine. Well, honey, instead of being congratulated by Megyn, honey, Miss Megyn slammed this girl, say, first of all, girl, you don't want to talk to the press, but you're going to sit there and pose on all these different magazines. And baby, Miss Megyn Naomi came back and said, first of all, what you don't know, since you're a journalist, you should know these things. I did this all a year ago. So all 3 of these covers, honey, happened a year ago. So she said, you need to get the facts together. Well, then, honey, y'all remember, honey, Miss, what's her name, that old tennis player, God, I can't think of her name right now. It's not in front of me right now.
The one that,
what was her name?
The lady tennis player that I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
the lady first female tennis player to play against a man back in the day with the glasses.
Yeah, Miss Martina Navratilova.
Oh, no.
No, not Billie Jean. Miss Martina Navratilova.
Right.
Honey, she told Miss Megyn to pick on somebody your own size, honey. And then Megyn clapped back and said, honey, what a phony. She said, you mocked Naomi's claim at first. She said, then the woke came for you, and you folded like a cheap tent. So these girls all just jumped on this girl and what have you. And then, what's his name, decided he want to come in to Pierce and say something, honey. It was just a mess. But Naomi, she got the right to do what she want to do, though, doesn't she? I mean, she's young. She don't have to talk to the press if she don't want to. I don't guess.
Nah. Yeah, and
she had a match, and she chose not to speak to the press. It became a big deal. She apologized and explained that she has social anxiety at times and chose not to speak. So that's where Megyn's coming from, but she's just a hater. Naomi is everything. Her Barbie doll sold out. We love that girl.
Yeah, I guess so. Poor thing, honey, but they eating her lunch, honey, but she's moving on and pressing forward. So, speaking of moving on and pressing forward, y'all, I still don't understand this. And Ricky, we hadn't talked about this. I don't understand why. Jeff Bezos, y'all, he gave, honey, Van Jones $100 million.
Who?
Van Jones, the reporter from CNN, they say Jeff Bezos, he gave $100 million, y'all, to Van Jones, and he also gave $100 million to Jose Andres, y'all, to donate to charities of their own. Now they're saying, y'all, that they could give to the charities of their own, or they could share their what he says up to them. Now they're saying Bezos also announced that he called, what he called the Courage of Civility Award. Now, people are saying that, sometimes he said dreams come true, just what Jones said, and added that the headlines around the world should be anything is possible if you believe. Now, Andres, who started out the nonprofit World Central Kitchen to feed those affected by the natural disasters said that this award itself cannot feed the world on its own, but this is the start of a new chapter. And Anderson Cooper, y'all, who has been anchoring CNN's coverage of the flight of the Blue Origin spacecraft, he was quite surprised. Obviously, they knew none of this and didn't know anything about it, but Mr. Jones said that Bezos called him over the weekend to inform him of his plans. And he said, y'all, that he thought that his bring people together across parties, the border, all people. Now, a lot of people say they think white women coming out the woodwork, honey, after Van Jones got this $100 million, honey. So, hopefully he do the right thing, honey, and help the world. They're going to put on the wrong color shoes, and they're going to be flocking. They coming, they on their way. I'm trying to figure that out. But anyway, congratulations. But how can you give people that kind of money and just give it to them? I don't understand that. $100 million?
He gave it to him for his foundation.
Right.
Van Jones has an organization that he does like some community work, and I guess he's a fan of his, and so he said he can do what he wants to do with it.
Yeah, so that means that's not just for the foundation then. You can do whatever you want to do with that. Means, honey, you
much.
give to all these women and all that other stuff too. But we hope Van do the right thing, honey. I know he not too long went through a divorce with his wife, honey, and stuff. So hopefully that he ain't got to pay her no spousal support or anything out of that $100 million. So we're going to keep him lifted. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, guys, Cameo Rose. On the high end, you say Cameo Rose, and on the low end, you say Beautiful Tan. That's your color for today.